Welcome back everyone to Japan here in Europa Universalis 4, and I spent a little bit of our money to build a new, a new manufactory here, because this is obviously one of the achievements I want to get the Made in Japan achievement. So we need to have manufactories embraced before 1655. Actually, where exactly is it? I'm not sure if I can find it now. But yeah, that's one achievement I definitely want to get. There we are. So obviously the easiest way to get this would be if we embrace manufactories, if manufactories spawns in our country, but it doesn't really make a big difference. What we need is many manufactories across our country. Now, I just loaded in the game and we lost Bamanes as a rival, and we can now only choose Russia. We have good relations with them, but they're absolutely getting pounded right now. So I think we might as well make them our rival right now. Other than that, yeah, I spend money. We are about to finish our colonies here in the south. Ooh, look at this. Daimyos is willing to hunt pirates while they have promised to help clean up the region. It is clear that Daimyos has over time grown into a major pirate haven. We have always known that they are barbarians and hardly worthy of our trust. The recent action of the king has actually brought our countries closer to each other. Very nice. They're obviously, Daimyos is our tributary right now, so you know, that's actually helping us out a little bit with mandate, gaining mandate here. But yeah, we don't really need that. I simply have them as a tributary because I don't really want to conquer them, and we have so many more things that we need to conquer in China. We don't need dive yet. Yeah, other than that though, as I said, we are about to, well, get some cores in, which is nice, but we're also about to finish some, well, not really about to finish the colonies, but we want to finish these colonies because then we will have a colonial nation down here, which is really cool. And I've also wanted to continue improving relations with the Ottomans. There we are. Bartering increases. 100 admin power for 2 inflation. You know what? I think I actually want to go for that because we're gaining inflation. Yeah, and I don't want the autonomy. So it's 75 points for reducing inflation. So 25 point extra, but we also don't get the autonomy. So I think this is a valid deal. Our truth's Ayutthaya has ended. Okay, and we have rebels rising up. Oh, darn it. I wanted to avoid that. I was actually harsh treating them with our access points, but that means now I will actually have to raise the maintenance of our forces. You know what? I'll probably leave the maintenance at half. Well, actually, I need it full. Unfortunately. Okay, we have the best general that we have. We'll actually make you go to Mutsu, which is fine, and I will just have to wait. Wow, we actually made it over here before we got our first tick of morale. That's kind of nice. Alright, you've taken this, which sucks. We'll actually send you to Rikuzen. And I wonder where they're gonna go. They don't have a leader, so it should be too difficult to defeat them. Yeah, we can invest in diplomatic technology. I don't see why we shouldn't. So let's go ahead. And trade range has increased. By the way, I sent our extra traders to get money from the New World. And hopefully that will make us richer. In fact, it has. We have increased our trading by 2%. By 2 gold per month. So I suppose that was successful. Also, we'll obviously kill you here and kill these stupid rebels. Yep, very nice. And we have now rule in Yuki, and natives have been defeated. Yeah, not really a big problem. Alright, let's go back, and I think we'll once again unfund our troops. Maybe not to the very lowest, but as low as possible, because as I said, we need to build some more manufactories. In fact, I will go ahead and build one right now. I think the trade station was the best. 530. Why is it cheaper in these provinces? Ah, apparently tropical wood reduces building cost. Interesting. Ah, okay. Well, and plantations. Now this is only trade power. Alright, so I think I'll build trade stations here in Setsu. 530, that's fine. And we can invest in a naval force. Definitely will do that because it will reduce the tech cost. It's a shame that it came right now after I already picked the technology reduction. Oh well. New organization. Some thought that our decision to... Whoops. We are going forward too fast. For quantity over quality was foolish. That it would lead to a decline in leadership, but that is not the case. We actually gain meritocracy. You know what? I'll actually keep that event open for a while. Because I don't need that army organizer. And the Shizu estate lose influence. Well, that's too bad for them. That's okay, though. Actually, we'll keep that, because, yeah, we're currently losing meritocracy. With this event, we could get back up to 100 quickly. And we gain some more cores. And Ming, you are not going to get military access. They're still strong. Ming is still powerful. But, you know. In Kolima, there's a Doomsday. Interesting. Now, I don't have enough money to build anything yet. Yeah, so I'll wait for the extra population. I'll wait for the extra money. Oh, look at that. Go Kaido. To increase our control over Japan, we should construct 5 centrally administered roads to connect our capital with the other provinces. And we need to go a little bit slower. We are now going much faster forward. So the 5 routes to Hokkaido shall have post stations set up along the most used routes, where travelers can rest and buy supplies. That will give us tax for 10 years. All of Japan. So we, oh wow, extra trade, extra tax. You know what, that's worth it. That's worth it, even though, well, is there any way I can get some money from the estates, maybe, the merchants? Ask for a contribution. I cannot do that for another 5 years. And what's this? Several prominent men in our country are pointing out that the path we're going when it comes to army research is utterly foolish. I think I'll lose the prestige, because we're actually gaining that right now. So we'll do that. And we're almost at the cap. Can we go for the... We can actually tech up. So let's tech up then. Yeah, because why not? Very nice. Will I establish this? I think overall it's better, because we're making a lot of money from tax. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And superior units, we can now pick new cannons, letter cannons. Great. Alright, as for conversion, I won't do that. We've taken a huge loan. But you know what? That's okay. I will use that loan to build some trade stations. Yeah, because they'll make us money, and we'll have... Well, it's actually going to take a long time to build them. 1,800 days. That's 6 years. And we need them done quickly. Oh my gosh. And we need to save up money, obviously, to embrace the institution. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get the manufactories embraced by 1645. 1655, obviously. 1645 would be impossible. But even 1655 is quite difficult. Alright, well, we have a few... Wow, we've actually quite a few loans. Yeah. Now, how much money are we making now? Let me see this. Ooh. 5 populate. Okay, let me quickly check that out. We have Wurunjudi. Is that in Australia? That's right there. You know what? 200 free. Yeah, I kind of want them. So I'll probably go for them. Although these guys are very aggressive. What about... Ooh, alright, you could go there. Eora apparently has been built. Alright, cool. 200 settlers will arrive. That's fine by me. Okay. I mean, we have to pay for this colony extra. It's actually going to be quite costly. But I think that's fine. And growth of the port of Miwok. Oh, very nice. So apparently this has grown into a full city. And so now it's no longer just an important natural harbor, but it is actually a coastal center of trade. More institutions spread. I love it. Now, we had that happen in the Philippines, in Manila before. So, you know, we're used to that event already. Okay, we can also go for some more humanist ideas. Now, this is costing us admin. Now, I think we're still... Yeah, we're actually quite far behind in admin tax. So I'd rather tech up first before getting this idea. Because we don't need to promote any more cultures. Relations, it's all not too useful. In the end, obviously, the harmony increase is quite useful. But I think we'll tack up first, because we're so far behind. Anyway, we'll recall diplomat from the Ottomans. We'll tack up. And so now we're not gaining corruption anymore. Yeah, because that was actually quite bad as well. And it's very high, 5%. Wow. Okay, we have a new colony established in Japanese Australia. Alright, has been established. With their capital right here. Not in the 10 development important natural harbor province, for some reason. Japanese. Now, I think you can rename it later. You can give it, you know, a different name later on, right? If we go into the subject interaction, I can customize the subject and I can rename it. So we'll do that maybe if someone comes up with a better name. But I think Japanese Australia will do fine for now. Alright, yeah, perfect. In fact, you will actually send over here because we might need to colonize this. But for now, we'll just send the colonist over here. That is fine too. Okay, cool. Other than that, we have almost enough money to build a new manufactory. Oh gosh. How far are we concerning our harmonization? Very close. Oh, 93%. I like it. And then we'll probably have to wait, because we need our harmony to grow a little bit, because our harmony is actually making us lose meritocracy. And Bemanus is now my rival again. What? How's that possible? Well, we'll pick him again, I suppose. And I have this free diplomat. We'll use him to, yeah, issue an embargo against Russia. And we'll then also issue an embargo against Bemanus once he's back, which will take a while. And Russia now has internal conflicts. They got absolutely wrecked by both, we'll lose prestige, by both the Ottomans and the Commonwealth. So, I mean, Russia is not doing well. In fact, how much have they lost? Oops, that's not the right one. They've lost, well, not too many provinces. But yeah. Now, what I think I will do, we can enact a new decree. I've always been going with this because of the core creation cost, but I think all of our cores, we have all of our cores, all of our provinces are cored. So I think at this point, I will go for extra 25% tax. Yeah, we need that tax. So let's go for it and see how much that increases our money. 42, yeah, that's actually really good. Alright. Actually, you know what? I think I may have already picked the population census before, so this is nothing new. Alright, so we've got grain over here. That's alright. Well, it's gonna be our colony's land anyways. And look at this. Our colony immediately starts to colonize themselves. Very nice. And they have 80 settlers. Wait, what are your ideas? What are the ideas you've picked? Expansion, plutocratic, economic, and quality. That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. And new frontiers. Adjacent provinces are automatically discovered. Nice. Okay, Shikisho. After complaints of bandits roaming the countryside and attacking people on their major roads, there have been suggestions of establishing Sekishu or barriers as checkpoints. They could also control the movement of people and certain goods, and at times serve to collect tolls. These defensive barriers could be of great use in case someone would attack us. Now, either do nothing, we gain local unrest, or national unrest, fort defense, tax modifier for 20 years for 1,000 gold. But also national unrest is useful. You know what? I'll actually do it. We'll have to take another loan. But I think for now, we can repay this later. But for now, I think this is useful. Also, I definitely want to take out my Chapahi here. Because they obviously have the same color. But we still have a truce with them, so we'll have to wait a little bit. We'll have to wait before we can do this. And I think they also have a lot of money. So we might just bully them for money. Just attack them. But yeah. Okay, so we're making 20 gold. Not too bad. Interest is quite high. Interest is so high. Oh my god. Alright, well, anyways. Ooh. Classic of music. Apart from the 5 classic texts compiled by Confucius, tradition also speaks of a 6th classic, the classic of music, one of the 305 songs originally contained in this work, which has been lost since the burning of books, has been rediscovered during an inventory of an old library in one of the southern provinces. This marvelous discovery is seen by some as a sign of our divine mandate. Well, great. So now we're at 75 mandates, so 5 more, and we could pass the... we could reform Seiban, which is going to give us extra trade efficiency. Very nice. And, let's see what happens here. Oh, our spies have been discovered. That's not good. Our trusted minister and confidant, Itsugu Shimazu, has worked closely with our Shinto community in order to help them elevate their barbarian culture. Okay, so depose him, lose progress, but gain mandate and admin power. Oh, or gain harmonization progress, lose mandate, but get institution spread. Well, that doesn't help us. Institution spread, I think I'm actually going to depose the man. Because... he started to adopt many Shinto concepts after studying their science and literature intensely. Many word that he has gotten too taken in the Shinto ways. So, Zegu Shimazu leaves our court. That's our national tax guy. Fine. We gain mandate because of it, and we also gain admin power. Yeah, we need the admin power. How close are we to harmonizing? We're actually at 99%. Now, you know what? What happens if I let our harmonization finish? I mean, it might, right? 99%. Well, we would either finish it immediately. You know what? No, I want the mandate and the admin points. There you go. And we need a new person. Yearly inflation reduction. Quite expensive. Well, I'll take it. I'll take the extra points. We need the money, but you know what? I think this is worth it. This might be worth it, this advisor. Also, this means we gain meritocracy now because we have a better advisor. One of our colonies is self-sustaining, so we have now Japanese Alta California. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. All right, we'll go after this one immediately, and then we'll just work our way up the coast. Honestly, defended nobility, monthly autonomy. We'll lose stability. I suppose we'll lose stability. That's okay. We're at +3. There's no need to be a +3, so I think +2 is good enough for now anyway. And we have to start building some new things. A trade station or plantation. 26, 28. So this is still the best in Shikuzen. All right, go for it. We'll build it. And Salish opinion is increased. Very nice. And we can go for yet another diplomatic technology. Let's go for it. Oh, it's so cheap. Well, quite far behind, obviously. Now, do I want to... We have 9 years. I think I want to get this next one. I want to get this next idea because it was going to give us universities, development efficiency, and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, we're definitely going to go for the next idea before we, the next tech before we go for the new idea. I think that is going to be more useful. More men for the army, gain 1 base manpower, and just manpower like that. Very sweet. And more meritocracy. With the arrival of this year's tributary missions, oh no. A great number of eunuchs have joined our ranks. These young men have been identified for their ability, and after a minimum of preparation, they were sent to live a life in the service of our shogunate. Some will serve in our administration, while others might even rise to the position of trusted ministers or leaders for our armies and navies. You know what? I feel really bad now, because we spent all the money for this guy, while this one is also a Master of Mint, but for 50% cheaper. I'm actually gonna go with the new Master of Mint, because it's so much cheaper. We spend like 200 gold just on that. But yeah, this is going to help us in the long run. We still, well, okay, we're now losing meritocracy, but overall that's not too bad. And we're not gaining as many points, but it's just much better for our treasury here. Because yeah, we're making like 10 gold extra just by changing this around. So yeah, this is certainly useful. Other than that, we cannot build anything just now. And we can, wait, we can still invest? Oh, right, yeah, but I just said that we want to go for the, other things first. Alright, now, as for Ming, I have 4,000 horsemen here. Do I have some other troops? Right, those are your horsemen. Correct. I will actually pick you guys up. And I think we might want to go to war with Ming again. Just because I don't want them... Well, they're currently in many wars. They won't join a coalition because they're in a war. So I think we can hold off a little bit. But I guess what we'll do will increase our army maintenance. Yeah, I want to crush Ming. Alright, let's increase... Oh, let's, yeah, turn on the fortresses again. Because we're gonna go to war, so we might as well. And then we'll give a leader... Well, I suppose we'll just pick you guys up. And we'll have just one army fighting. I think that should be enough. We'll just eat a little bit more... Oh, well, he just died. We just eat a little bit more of Ming while we're waiting. And hopefully they have some money we can take as well. That's something I'm actually probably going to prioritize here in this war. Just because, yeah, it's really useful. We need that money. We need so much money. Okay, we'll declare the war. And we'll unify China, of course. And Japanese Australia is going to join. Sweet. This should not take too long. But I will have to appoint a general. Maybe a second one even. Yeah, we could go for a new leader. Let's go for... Oh, yes, to siege. Very nice. We'll send you to Chengdu immediately. And we'll send you to Hengyang. Now, you're currently fighting... Oh, so many. Wu and Yue. I will probably just focus on... Yeah, Ming, Xinan. The rest I will disregard for now. Yeah, because I don't need it. Alright. We lost claim on a province. That's fine by me. Don't really mind. And you're already over here sieging this. Aren't you? Alright, fine. Well, let him sieges. I guess I can split them up. And... So this is really interesting. We still get the incidents for the Shinto religion. That is so strange. So I have the feeling... Alright, hold on. We have 2. I don't know. We might still get some... This is so strange. Why do we get the incidents still? We're no longer Shinto. In fact, have we harmonized it? It's 100% harmonization. So, I guess next year we will get a pop-up for this? I'm not entirely sure. But with the arrival of ships from the west, we are seeing an influx of highly sought-after goods, not only from Europe but also from the various corners of Asia that Western traders frequent. Great ships are becoming increasingly common sight along our coastlines, and for the daimyo that welcome them, they promise great riches. The captain of such a ship recently arrived in Tokachi, asking what we allow them to dock periodically in a nearby harbor to market Western goods. Okay, so now I remember, this Nanban trade, this is the one that I thought we couldn't get because we no longer have the daimyo government. But apparently that was not correct. We can apparently still get it, despite not being Shinto. That is very weird. So, if we go isolationist, we get either local goods produced, local trade power, local goods produced, or, oh, look at that. We will accept their goods, but offer no guarantees in the future. I think this is good, because we need money right now. So I feel like this is exactly what I will go for. Although, you know, the trade could be useful. I think this is actually the best. Goods produced is really good too, though. For 10 years. But that's only Tokachi. No, that's only one province. No. Yeah, that's not all of Japan. So yeah, this 600 gold is definitely much better. Alright, and I guess I'll spend that immediately on a new trade station here. The Kurils. Sure, totally, go for it. Awesome. And we will have more manufactories built. Great. Well, I think at this point, I will probably end this episode. We will fight Ming in the next episode, and then we'll also probably have our Shinto religion harmonized. We'll see how that turns out. But for now, that was it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.